Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Everybody, welcome. My name is Abdi Malik. Okay, Ramadan reflection. One of my key goals has been to be able to attend every single Taraweeh. And I put certain things in place to give myself literally no option but to go there. And one of those key things that I put into place is volunteering to live stream the Taraweeh prayers for the masjid, which is something that I've done in previous Ramadans, but unfortunately I was not able to do it consistently, mainly because I had a night job in previous Ramadans and I just had too much going on and I was not able to, long story short, okay? But this Ramadan, alhamdulillah, I stopped working the night job a while back actually, so it allows me to do that. And my wife also, alhamdulillah, works less hours, which also means it allows me to be able to go and to the Taraweeh prayers. And the nights or the days that she works, I just have been able to ask my sister-in-law to come and be with the kids, and she's been very, very helpful. So having those things in place have really opened the opportunity for me to be able to commit to the 30 days. And alhamdulillah, as of the recording of this video, I can say I've been able to attend every single one of the Taraweeh prayers, which was a huge goal of mine. And my goal is to attend every single one until the end of Ramadan. Will it happen? I don't know. Do I have the drive and the will to do whatever I can to make sure it happens? Yes, I do. So that's one thing. It's going well, alhamdulillah. Okay, today, my buddies, we are heading to Taraweeh prayer at the masjid. We are currently in the middle of a snowstorm. I texted the imam and asked him if we still having Taraweeh, and he said, yes, we are. So I'm heading to the masjid right now. Trying to go slow, even though I'm kind of cutting short on time. I'm also the one that handles the live streaming of the Taraweeh to the masjid's Facebook, and I don't want to be late, but unfortunately I'm cutting short. So we will see, inshallah, if I make it. I also have to park in the parking garage because there's a parking ban, so I cannot park on the street. Also tonight, since there's a snowstorm, a lot of people are not going to show up, so I wanted to at least have the live stream going for them to be able to watch the Taraweeh from home, at the safety of their home. It would be better if everybody could come, but at the same time I understand that not everybody is going to be able to come. So that's what's happening right now. Look at this car, it probably got stuck. I feel for them, but I'm kind of in a rush. I can't really help. Plus nowadays you have to be careful who you help, especially here in the US, because people can literally come back at you and be like, no, you did this, whatever. Anything happens to them, they will come after you. So it's best to be cautious. It's good to help, but at the same time, be careful about who you help. So yeah, one other fear I have is that the parking garage might be too full. If that happens, then I honestly don't know where to park, because I'm banking on there being space in the parking lot, the parking garage. Because if there's no space in the parking garage, then I'm screwed. There is another parking garage, but it's a little farther away from the masjid. So I'm going to take this turn to park at this parking garage, which it does say open. Does open mean there's availability though? I don't know. Let's get a ticket. It's so windy. Bismillah. Don't fly away. There we go. Well, we got in now. The challenging part is finding a space. I told you guys it's gonna be full. We're probably gonna have to go all the way up to the 3rd or 4th floor. And I think the 4th floor is like the empty, like the top part of it, which means our car will be exposed to the wind and stuff. I don't care, really. I want a space. And I'm definitely not gonna make it in time. I can tell you guys that right now. I found one right on the second floor. So that's good, but I have got to run. Because I'm late. I think they'll start Isha before me, so I have to run. Just got out of Taraweeh, alhamdulillah. It's still kind of windy. I think the snow itself stopped, but as you can see, it's still kind of windy. So the plan is to go home and then probably eat, and then I gotta iron my work clothes. And I'm not sure if I want to stay up a little later than usual to be able to eat sahur and just sleep until Fajr, or if I want to sleep as soon as possible and then wake up for sahur later on. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but right now the plan is to just get home safe and sound and eat some food. That's the plan, inshallah.
يسمو بقلبي يهديني عطر لروحي يشفيني فيه السلامة والهداية بلسم القلوب كم من فؤاد صار حيا كم من نفوس صارت سلام.
I made it to my car, alhamdulillah. It's beautiful out here. I don't have time for that. I got work tomorrow. But if we're going to be reflecting, I have to be honest with you guys. There are certain things that I've been able to experience in previous Ramadans that I've not been able to, at least not to the extent that I wanted to. And one of those is like having khushu', like when you're praying, it just I don't feel as much emotional and stuff like that. And as I was reflecting on that in the past couple of days, I realized that this past summer, or since the last Ramadan, I have been so preoccupied with work and with family duties and this and that. I haven't been working on my iman as much as I should, okay? If we're going to be honest, we might as well just be straight up and be honest, okay? So I've not been able to keep up with my iman as much as I wanted to. And I feel like that played a role in me not feeling khushu' in like when I'm praying in like jama'ah, like when I'm praying with others, or when I'm in Taraweeh and the recitation of the imam, like such a beautiful recitation, but I just don't feel as much emotional. Like when I hear the beautiful recitation and start reflecting on all that stuff, it used to get me emotional. And it used to tear me up. I haven't experienced that as much as I have in the previous Ramadans, in previous Taraweeh prayers, which is a little bit sad and on my end. And it's something that I wanted to work on. That's one thing that's definitely not going as much as I wanted to go the right way. I don't think it's going well on that end. It's kind of sad. but that's something that I want to work on before the end of this Ramadan, inshallah. Another thing that has not been going well is my goal of trying to read as much Quran as I can. I even created my own little, what do you call, Ramadan planner thing using Canva, and it's kind of sad, but I've not been able to read as much Quran as I wanted to. So these last couple of days I really want to put more effort into making sure that I read as much as I can. One thing that I've been trying to do is if I don't have the time, or if I am not able to read the Quran myself, at least to listen to it with the recitation and also translation, because when you listen into the Quran with the translation and you're literally understanding every word that is being said, it hits you different. So that's something that I plan on working on, is improving my Quran recitation before the end of this Ramadan. And going back to my first point of attending the Taraweeh prayers, one thing that I also learned is the fact that I've been making excuses of why I don't go to the masjid for the prayers, because I've realized that in the past I've been just lenient and I've not been willing to put in the effort, I guess you can say, to be able to attend some certain prayers. I mean, when I'm at work, that's different, but when I'm at home and there's a possibility of me attending, I was not putting in enough effort to go and attend the prayer at the mosque. That's something that I would really want to change moving forward within this Ramadan, and also after Ramadan. It's something that I want to carry on throughout the year, inshallah. Is it going to be easy? Absolutely not. And when I say put in effort, I mean, like, there would be times that the prayer would come and I'm doing something at home that I could literally pause, go pray at the masjid and come back. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, it's okay, just pray at home. I want to change that mentality. I want to change that mentality to be able to say no to myself. Nope, you're not doing this. You're going to go to the masjid. And alhamdulillah, I've been able to connect with some of the uncles at the masjid. And now it's just going to feel weird if all of a sudden that I'm not at the masjid as often as I have been throughout Ramadan. I really don't want to become the people who only go to the masjid during Ramadan and then throughout the year they're never seen there, or a Friday attender of the masjid. I really want to be a regular at the masjid, inshallah. So that's that. And another thing that has been going well to some extent is planning ahead when it comes to family responsibilities. That is something that I think we did. I say we because it's not just me. We did really well. Something that we did really well this Ramadan is planning ahead. When I say planning ahead, I'm talking about like for Eid gifts and stuff like that. We've been able to get the list of things that the kids want for Eid and purchase all those stuff online way ahead of time. Literally, I had the Eid gifts for the kids ready before we even got into Ramadan. That's how prepared I was when it comes to the Eid gifts. And alhamdulillah, Eid gifts are all in place and everything is done. There are a few things that I want to buy for the kids that I haven't bought yet, which is not a big deal because they already have all their key gift lists in place. So that should be fine. And I want to make that into a routine. Like every Eid, don't wait until Eid time to purchase it. To be transparent, I actually bought majority of the Eid gifts for the kids during like the Christmas breaks and during the holidays when there were sales going on. Like, why not utilize that time to buy the gifts when everything's on discount? Call me cheap, but I'm gonna do that. That's what I literally did. So that's what's going on so far. Alhamdulillah. There has been some days that I felt the fasting, but not like that to that extent. Okay, there have been some days that I've experienced some heartburn and some issues with and also I've been really sick recently. So there's just been a lot of things that have piled up on me, but alhamdulillah, I'm here, we here, life is good, and we're in Ramadan. I mean, what more can you ask? And I've also been working on trying to like take care of certain habits that don't really benefit me as much, and it was kind of a waste of time that I felt. I'm trying to eliminate that. On top of that, which kind of might sound contradicting or whatever, I've also been trying to focus more on myself. Self-care was something that was like non-existing previously to me, because I was always focused on doing this, doing that, whatever. I barely take time to take care of myself, and I've realized that if I don't take care of myself, how am I supposed to take care of others who might be dependent on me? You know what I mean? So I've been trying to do a little bit of like taking time for myself and doing things that I actually enjoy that are not work, because oftentimes I use work-related type of thing as a me time, which just makes no sense. Okay, so I've been trying to work on that. So that's my reflection on Ramadan so far. Yeah, make dua for all the Muslims around the world. As you might already know, there's a lot going on in this world today, so make dua, and inshallah we'll get through this, inshallah. With that being said, peace out. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I look up to the best of the men, and I'm working on the test to the end, by following the message he sent, and try turning these lessons into action. And oh, I pray for the day that I see you in my dreams. Rahmatul lil Alameen, for all humanity.